Yeah.
Yeah. Hey everybody, we are on our next video of like getting ready for planning your wedding and that kind of thing. We have like another list of questions that we're going to go through, and I'm really excited about this because this is kind of something that most people don't really think about. So I'm going to let Clay take over. He knows what he's got to do.
So today I'm asking Jessica the questions couples usually do not even know to ask. What actually happens when you book your photographer?
So the first thing that I do is review your questionnaire, and 9 times out of 10, most of our couples book a package that comes with a free engagement session, or the engagement session is included in that package. So I'll review your questionnaire. By this time, we've probably already talked a lot, and I kind of already have a pretty good idea, but that questionnaire just lets me dive a little bit deeper into who you two are as a couple. After that, we'll start planning your engagement session, and that's a lot of fun to me. But yeah, I always love to reach out and congratulate you guys and let you know that we're really excited to take care of y'all, and we kind of just get the party rolling. All right.
Why do you put so much emphasis on the engagement session?
I don't even need my notes for this one. So the engagement session is really important to me because it gives me a chance to kind of see where you guys are. Every couple is different. It gives you a chance to get to know me, get to see how, I just interact, how we connect, that kind of thing. It helps prepare you for your wedding day, believe it or not, even if your wedding day is months from the time you do the engagement session, which is pretty typical. But I use that time, very importantly, to see how you two work together, having your picture taken, how you just interact, how far we get into like the different poses and stuff. I'm not, like, I have basic poses that I do, but I also love candid, like documentary type stuff, and just give you some prompts to kind of do things naturally. So I'm really big on an engagement session because 9 times out of 10, the couples that get to do an engagement session with me, like when I walk in on wedding day, it's like we're friends. It's not just somebody that they've signed a contract with and they don't even really know who they are or even talked to them before. So let me see if I have another question. Yeah, so we get to plan like your locations, your outfits, and the timing of everything, just so I can kind of match the overall vibe of the type of engagement session that you're wanting. This helps us build trust with one another, and it also helps you realize that not everything has to be perfect, that you can just go with the flow and things always end up being fun. So,
What do you learn from that session that helps on the wedding day?
I've kind of already answered my question, but it helps me learn how you guys move, interact to the different things that I prompt you with. It helps me learn what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, and we kind of get to know each other. But the goal for the end of everything really is for you guys to feel confident and for you to feel relaxed on your wedding day. So I use the engagement session to kind of help you prep for that. So that way when it comes to the time of your wedding day, that it's not so stressful, you're not having to worry about different things, that we're all just kind of flowing with each other.
What happens between the engagement session and the wedding day that couples do not usually see?
First of all, I'm editing your engagement photos. Second of all, based on your questionnaire, I start working on just like a really rough draft of your timeline. I'm prepping to communicate with wedding planners, with day of coordinators, with venues, stuff like that. Especially if it's a venue that I've not shot at yet, I love to always just kind of reach out and let them know who I am, when and where I'm coming, and that kind of thing. But definitely like that. And I also like to, if I've never shot at that venue before, I like to check out the lighting, like what the way the lighting flows at that spot. So I'll use different, apps and stuff like that to kind of check that out. And that goes back into the timeline for lighting. So in the flow of the day. I think that's it. Yeah.
Why does that planning matter so much on the wedding day?
It just helps your day flow better. And flow it matters so much on wedding day. And it all goes back to planning of the timeline. It all goes back to making sure that we're matching all of the priorities that are most important to you. And that is what we base the timeline, the photography timeline off of. So I love to try and do that as early as possible, especially just even talking about it and making notes, because obviously the closer that you get to your wedding day, the more things might shift or change, and that's totally normal. But I just like to kind of be on the ball and already kind of have an idea of what to expect.
All right. How does the wedding day feel different for us compared to just showing up for someone we do not know?
So if we kind of already know how you guys are as a couple, we already know how you kind of interacted with me at your engagement session, I kind of relay, that to Clay, so Clay kind of knows what to expect, because he's like the big emotional support teddy bear of the day most of the time. He goes and runs around and does different things for me when he's not second shooting. And but if you, I'll just went blank. All right, anyway. So it'll help you feel more calm, knowing that you know us. It'll help us feel more at ease because we already kind of know what you guys want. And when you feel more relaxed on your wedding day, the easier it's going to be to just sit back and enjoy the moment. So I always try my best. It doesn't always work out for us to get to know you guys very well. And sometimes, you can't do an engagement session, and we totally get that. But it just helps everything flow better, and it helps you have a more peaceful day. And that's something money can't really buy when you have that type of experience, and everybody ends up enjoying the day better.
If you had to sum it up in one sentence, what are couples really booking?
With us, you're booking us taking care of you, all the prep that we put into making sure that you guys are taken care of. It's not just about the photos, it's about the prep, it's about the guidance, it's about us sharing our experience with you guys. And I'm an open book 9 times out of 10. If somebody asks me a question, I'm going to tell them exactly how I feel. I have no filter. Sometimes that bites me in the butt, but I just love to share my wisdom with others that are asking for it. And so you're getting all of those years of experience with us, and with all of that comes peace of mind. So it's kind of like the quiet luxury of you get the whole package with us and you get beautiful photos. So it's a win-win for everybody, and we enjoy doing it. It's something that we actually love doing together. It's a lot of fun for us, so we don't even really feel like we're working. But yeah, that's what I would have to sum up. That's more than one sentence, but it's fine.
And that is what happens actually after you book.
And that's why it matters more than most people realize. So if you are recently engaged or you're looking to book your wedding photographer, we would absolutely love to chat with you. And we have not sent out emails for this yet, but they will go live right after this video goes live. So from now until the end of January, which we have 2 weeks left in January, I'm going to offer an upgrade to any packages that are booked. So if you're getting married in 2026 and 2027, we're going to add on some pretty cool things for you guys if you book before the end of this month. So if that is you, I would love for you to reach out to us. We would love to give you information about that. And we also have something even more crazy. So with wedding season kind of picks up with me in March. So I'm trying to I'm making myself available for maybe 3 couples total to do just a try before you buy type engagement session. I can only do it this month just because things get so busy with us in March, and it'll stay busy probably until the end of summer. So if you are still on the fence about booking your wedding photographer and you kind of want to meet them and see how they shoot and how you interact together, this is the very rare opportunity for you to do that at no cost to you. And I'm only going to be able to do it for 3 couples. So if this if this is speaking your language, you need to reach out to me as soon as possible. But that's all that I got. So if you're in that season, we would love to connect, and we would love to answer your questions.
We would love to hear about your plans.
And we cannot wait to meet you. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye. That went good.